Hold on. They have a capital K and he doesn't. The guy in our team doesn't have a capital K. We have an Octane.
And Coach, we
They're
are
both
down on the
in
bayou as
same
you get a
teams.
look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is.
Wanna
It's
go?
unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are
No.
fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back.
Streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's some truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me a pop out of morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never the luggage. My diamonds, they tussling. My neck and my belly. They calling for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Yeah. Her Rex on her. Yeah. Big Rex better calm down. Yeah. If you go around, come around. Yeah. Whole squad. Yeah. Squad goes on me. Yeah. Make some orange gel on my toes. Yeah. Farrakhan glass for the trolls. Yeah. You can go and get mad. Jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, man, who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too. Dripping my swag, about tag on I got it in the bag, man, I'm getting all type of cash, I'm a general true. I never did anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's some truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me a pop out of morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture.
You got a picture me, send me calling, ready for war like Korea, headlining shows out in Poland, you should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to Dustin? Yeah, latex on my. Go clean my crown. Can't hear my haters from way up here. They don't make a sound. Money goes on these.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He finds an opening past the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
And maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure your feet...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how we wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey. Because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And this one is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ken Crowley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Looking long for Thomas. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd down, Kamara fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make this a second down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Bridgewater from the gun on third down. He completes it to Abdullah. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A first down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. On fourth down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Off the toss, Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go.
Now Trubisky. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. And even 40 yards.
Lock
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're...
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. This is Cullen. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
I think the aim was off, but you know, shotguns don't require skill.
A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bears
That was a
will
plan.
add on to their
It was so good.
lead.
Oh, they were a fool. They were a fool. Oh my god.
Gold now out to kick it away.
Mine was too. Yeah, fucking. But you don't need aim with the shotgun.
And taken successfully. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
I should have did the whole round.
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty
Good thing that guy told me
important
not to
drive,
peek,
isn't it?
because I would have died if I
And
peeked.
a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he will, but after finish this damn game.
Throwing again,
No, he's
Bridgewater
on
on
managed.
2nd and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Now Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Going for it all. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head,
What's
be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on
I
that
can't hear you.
one.
Your
After
mic's
the
really like
incomplete
weird.
pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I just got on. I played like 2 games earlier today, and then I got off, and then I shut on this match.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Yeah, I'm
Buying time to his left.
gonna invite 2 real quick and see they join.
And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside.
They're in
the 10
Destiny, so they
at
probably won't
the
join. You
8.
just started up.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Huh?
I've lost both my games I
They'll
played
try
today.
to run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I go through my phases where I win a lot of games and I lose a lot of games. I won a bunch of games and I was almost plat 1 again, and then I just lost a bunch of games, and now, I mean, I'm still way into plat 2, but I'm just further away from plat 1.
And his throw is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense.
For some reason, my hardest thing is to go from plat, like, from gold 1 to plat 3. Like, at the beginning of both seasons, when I did that, it was hard to get that. And once you get like 5 or 6 games into plat 3, it's just like, you just go all the way.
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Robbie Gold.
Yeah, I've been in. I was a silver 2 during placements, and it took me about a week of playing, a little less than a week of playing, to get all the way up to plat 2. And I've stayed in plat 2 since the first week and a half of the season. I've been in plat 2 the whole season. I've hit plat 1 twice, and I went back down. Or no, 3 times. I've hit 3 times. And then went back down.
If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
I was hoping to get back up to. I was hoping to get high up into plat 1 this season, but I'm only getting like 15 elo a game, and I'm at like. I'm still like almost. I'm still like a little less than 200 elo out of plat 1, so.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Yeah, some guy.
On the check down, he finds Kamara, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I want to try the stomping and see if it actually works.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The 4th down run successful.
Sure.
Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
The Montaigne and Buck.
Yeah, they're under.
Montaigne Buck. Is it a Habana or a Thermite?
Up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 11 yards that time.
How the
and a new
fuck?
set of
I want to know.
downs. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Is that Montaigne?
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Privacy for it.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Me too.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
I got some.
Play action. Now Trubisky sliding out of the pocket.
I don't have any more intact though.
Position on him, and he pulls it in.
Oh, they're getting it again.
24 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run,
They're right there now.
his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Watch Hatchery, Jay. I'm gonna watch
Play
this.
fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Oh, they got me through the angle. I
It's really
couldn't see
been a
him.
1st half to forget. Trubisky will throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you
Wasn't it hallway?
give up a sack, You're really almost discrediting their work.
Now it's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Oh,
And
bro.
he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 19
That Montague's annoying.
there, but even with that, they're well
Yeah,
short.
you fucking lean
It's fourth
spammer.
down.
Oh, you're just leaning with it, man.
Yeah. I'll play it. Okay. Okay, he's not. Okay.
And the lead now
All right.
increases to 20-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game?
I was in the hallway. I was about to go up top and he just managed to leak
All-state
at the right time.
receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
I'm guessing this Montague's gonna go dirt. I'm opening it up for him.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit
Security isn't that bad in
once
this
you
match.
start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both
Oh, wow.
know, it's not always
I saw that.
one guy's fault.
It was
Maybe
bad.
somebody ran the wrong path.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Demario Davis in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Sacks
The Montague did a thing called even C4s. Oh, they got tunnel. I can't get it. Like, you throw a frag in tunnel. Let me get it.
Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now.
I'll open this real quick.
Marshawn Lattimore right there on the
Throw a flag in
coverage.
there?
He was draped all over it.
Oh, she had like no health. She's really low. She's really low. What's the kitchen?
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
I think he's tricking it.
From the
Yeah, he's tricking. He's tricking it.
And a big loss here.
What are y'all
as
doing?
he's taken down. And the Saints signal for another timeout.
Throw it.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this
Good
first
shot.
half. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
Church
I
is
got
clear.
half.
Out of there.
Church and Church
Time
Connector are
for
clear.
one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Okay.
No, it's not. Why does he do that?
Get on the ground with Kamara.
Come
And we
on.
get to the 29-yard
You
line
saw one in the
down
back.
there. Due to time constraints, we move you forward.
Wasn't
in today's
tunnel, I wasn't
broadcast
tunnel.
at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears.
He's in the back,
on
yeah.
top
Yeah,
here.
forward.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh.
Bro, these guys, dude, that Frost is so annoying.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the
I definitely
second
tunnel.
half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
And he is in. Touchdown,
Someone go Jaeger.
Chicago.
You're pulling in the dirt. I'm trying to trick it.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bears will
Yeah,
extend their
that's how you
lead.
Bennett trick that. Yeah.
And his kick is good.
I'm gonna try to Bennett trick.
Gold now out to kick it away.
I know, but it's not that hard, and I do
This
it.
fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I could deal with him. I've checked it before.
Is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back
You
shy of the 20.
want me to put one in?
Now
You
the
said in
attention
dirt.
turns to the Saints
Yeah, I'm on the
getting
journal.
ready for their first possession
Like right here
of
or
the
something.
second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3.
And I'll spawn
we'll
pick
see
them
what they
too.
can do.
I'm gonna spawn pick them. I'm gonna spawn pick the dirt area too, so that way
because some teams script
they
to
hopefully I
start
can
a
do
half.
something to them.
Other teams just go, okay,
Huh.
these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. Oh, what a move. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
second
How
down
does
on a big
this gun do
7
so
yards.
much? It's fucking Monty. How does this gun do so much?
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get
How do they
some
know I'm up
yardage,
here?
And that's when linebackers have to clean up
Oh
and make
no,
tackles.
dude.
And now here is
I
another
hate. We shouldn't have gone here. Fucking hate this. He fucking like 3-tapped me with the fucking pistol. Like behind the box. He's behind the box.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
They're in tunnel. They're in tunnel.
9 interceptions in this 2-game
That's like
stretch.
4 in
Not
there.
done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the
They're hardened. Yeah. They're all in. They're all in.
believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being
Yep,
tested
I
right
can't
here.
do anything.
8 yards
And
on
it's
the
not-
top, and now they'll have some
Oh,
options on
this is so
second.
Why am I not
toxic.
playing very good? I'm
Fucking
0-3 right
Montague
now.
name, dude.
Again, it's Cohen.
Oh, nigga can't do anything with the
Bring him
gun.
down at the 18-yard line.
He's gonna all of his coming
5
Montague.
yards is the pickup there
Is
as
that the cheese dude?
extends this drive.
Yeah, it's
Third
bust the
quarter,
wolf.
you've got the lead. You're
Oh,
not ready to go
bitch
into that
ass nigga.
4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Fucking garbage ass.
Now Cohen.
Yeah, he kept pre-firing me too. Knowing I was peeking. I don't know why he kept
17.
pre-firing me.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured
Or they
Bear
can't
on
go
the field.
downstairs, so let's go somewhere
While
like
the
a
training
probably somewhere.
staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
They can't. They go garage.
Throw it with Trubisky. A beautiful fake. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
How does Montague's pistol do so much? I got like 3-tap in the foot.
Flex round! Flex round!
No dice this go around.
Here,
He's hit
Jim.
behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total
Jaeger.
tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him.
I'm gonna get the west wall where Ashton Jordan is at.
Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now it's
Archie,
Trubisky.
why aren't you
Flush
talking?
to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan.
Why-
in there to get him,
why is
and
Blitz
that's sack
shooting
number
me?
6 for him on the year.
What's is shooting all of
The
us?
fuck? Yeah. Let's kick him. Fuck that nigga.
What is he doing?
Come here, bitch. Trash ass nigga. Can't aim.
And Gold
Good
is
job,
able to
man.
put it through.
Okay.
And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he
What the fuck? Why is he just peeking it? Oh my god.
We want to end every possession with a kick. right? For them, it's either extra
What's
point,
upstairs?
field goal, or at worst,
They're just
a
downstairs,
punt.
by
In
the
this
way.
case, it's been threes.
God,
The
man.
Saints coming out now to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so
He
now
got the
where do you
German,
go?
man. I should help ask
I
him.
think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too
You
emotional.
got crossing
They
line?
might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find
There's two
something,
injective.
some spark somewhere. And so far,
Yeah.
just being calm hasn't exactly
Got a
worked.
Claymore?
They need any spark at this point. On second down, Bridgewater again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they'll
Mine's
take
ping.
over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
He's reloading and he's reloading on ping.
Number 7 usually lucky.
That's a nice on the bed.
7 picks he's thrown
On the
in
bed.
this
Like really
game.
close to the bed.
That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy
You have a drone?
He won a Heisman Trophy in
Good
college.
shit.
So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when
Let's not go
one
downstairs.
game,
No whole fucking.
you're right, not
Man.
lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
He might not try it now that we just clutched that.
Line of
Probably think
scrimmage
you're
with
mine.
31 now on
Oh,
first
what a
and 10.
faggot, man. I hope people start shooting people when we're losing. Like, not only are we down, but like you're not helping our chances. So retarded.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. They give him 17
I'm
yards that
gonna
time.
play
That'll
Doc
move
in
the
case this dude
chains.
tries to shoot you guys or
They're
something.
trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the back.
Also, I
put a
need
little
to
bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this
I don't
point
think he's gonna try to shoot you though. I'm not gonna shoot him unless he tries to shoot you. Because I don't think he's gonna do that in the ranks. I think he's just mad that we're getting 0-3.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Why? They're just trying to surrender. Are they retarded?
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On second down, there's the option going left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And some room to maneuver. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then
that's
with
right.
the Eagles.
That's right. He's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Anthony Miller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and
Play
let him fling
Fortnite.
another one.
It's been gay.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down.
I'll invite him. Yeah, he's on Fortnite.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Why did they put Clash like out
He was
of all
trying to
people?
hit Thomas that
Like
time.
Clash.
And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
Wait.
That
I
tells
might
you
have
how
someone.
much
I might have
better
someone.
teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960,
Dude, Blake
12
wants to
times
join.
before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game.
Good.
I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Ball up
He's
to the
not.
35 now
He's
as they
not.
come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run
Alright,
with
the start.
Cohen.
I don't have any more good people.
It's
Yeah,
a
I knew
6-yard
that.
pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Olé.
Fourth quarter, you've got
Oh,
the
wait,
lead.
stop the
You
cue.
have to stay in
Stop the
bounds
cue.
and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Bro, I'm a
Sacrifice
bot.
yard
What
or
are you
two if
talking
have
about?
to.
Pick
Just
up
go
Dino.
down, inbounds, keep that clock going.
Remember
It's
when you
almost
dropped
like
the
he was
donut
caring more
earlier
about
and
his fantasy
you
stats
got mad you left?
than it was about
I'm a
the
bot.
game. It
No,
has
cause
to
it's
go.
freaking Wolf. He's
And
like,
they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big chunk
yeah,
on the ground there.
but I don't play
27
every
yards.
day, every week.
Yes, you do. Bro, people do their homework so slow. I finished my homework in like 10 minutes.
And I had a project.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
I had a.
3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell
There's a
Trubisky.
Texas
And the Bears
Revolution
turn that interception
project.
into a touchdown.
It was pretty
Attack on the
easy.
extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Yeah, it was super easy. Everyone, half of the class didn't even
Goal
turn it
now
in.
out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end
Hey
zone.
Wolf, you should be our
Hurry
teacher.
up.
Elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the
Wait,
25
Wolf, what are you
on
gonna
the
be when you
touchback.
grow up?
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they've sort of lost their way,
Sam,
partner.
you wanna
How do
be a
they
pro league gamer
recalibrate and get this
or
proverbial
streamer?
train back on track?
Well,
You
this is
wanna
where
be a
leadership
streamer?
really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive
That's
coordinator?
kind of ridiculous,
Sometimes
Sada.
they just make a joke. All right, guys. Yeah,
Look, Andrew's gonna get mad at me
Throw
for
out the
playing
yeah, let's get back on track here.
Rainbow with
Sometimes
Mo.
that'll work just fine.
Because I'm
I
not
guess
playing
it's time now
Fortnite with
to
him.
lean on that leadership.
And you tried.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater.
So you're calling my boy Angel gay?
And that
That's
is
kind of sus, dude.
Oh, it's your boyfriend? Oh.
I know, it was
You're
caught out
sus.
of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. They
Go to
head
game
the
chat.
line
Stop being
facing
so
a 3rd
annoying,
and 7
jeez.
following the
This is why we didn't
incompletion
want
on
to pick
2nd
you
down.
up.
Why?
Throwing, Bridgewater.
That's kind of
Because-
racist.
Because, what's
And
Obama's
my
last
goodness,
name? I forgot.
another interception.
Yep.
And
Kyle.
Boyd coughed it up, picked off by
We
Dean
just started a
Trubisky.
game.
And he's able to get it
Is
back
that
to
him?
right around the 27. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do.
I
Didn't
run
secure the
like,
ball, didn't
you know,
cover up.
like,
In this case,
He wants to get carried by Wolf. That's simple.
yeah, yeah, simple. Yeah, you're a hypocrite.
Let's go.
He wanted me to play a Realm Royale. He wants me to do everything he wants to do.
Why would y'all play Realm Royale? It's so ass. Realm Royale is so ass.
Because I want to whine.
You wanna why? You're too young.
Okay, don't get me
Oh,
started
you're a
on your...
tranny. You're triple to the tranny.
You know that time whenever a teacher calls on you to read a paragraph?
They've been pretty dominant
Yeah.
throughout this game.
And that's kind of
The head coach will add a fourth phase.
Bro, I'm still 12. Next month is my birthday. Shut up, Wolf. That's why you haven't even graduated yet.
We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. The Saints on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be third and forever. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The Saints on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be third and a mile. Bridgewater. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent game.
Now pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. This is Cohen on the toss. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Now Trubisky. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Gold for the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
It's a gain of 6 on the play. Second down, Bridgewater. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Here's Bridgewater. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On third down, Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Desperation time. Fourth down, Bridgewater. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So for the Bears, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy. I'm waving at you, boy. Ran off on the two like True Goy. Imagine me, do boy. You could never do what I do, boy. Still ducking that I did, boy. In Paris for a hit, boy. These ain't the same type of hits, boy. Can get, boy. You don't take these type of risks, boy. Cause this boy been throwing that like rich, boy. You miss, boy. Your numbers don't add up on the